used to always do it because you can't.
Yeah.
When a child falls and breaks their arm, you don't have time to call everybody up.
No. Yeah, no. For non-emergency decisions, that was my question. Was if we're after meaningful consultation, like Ms. Greenwood was saying, you know. But that was my only question.
Some language that we don't.
Falls County is back on the record, and unpaid child support has officially been confirmed. Arrears, conservatorship rights, and long-distance parenting rules are all about to be decided. This isn't just paperwork. This affects real custody power. Subscribe for more dramatic courtroom breakdowns you don't want to miss.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to go back on the record. And of course, now I found the unpaid child support. All right, of course, now I'm going to go back on the record on Falls County cause number CV 41657. This is in the interest of Urson minor child. Non-custodial party is Shamira Urson. Custodial party is Aricia McDavid. And this matter before the court on a matter of suiting parent-child relationship. We've been operating under a order from March of 2024. The court had a hearing on this matter and is this time going to go ahead and make a ruling. As far as that hearing is concerned, I haven't been able to locate the readout of this matter showing what funds have been owed and paid. So just give me a second to look at that again real quick. Anyway, the court's going to go ahead and at this time, I'll reset this matter for ruling. So here's what I'm going to do as far as this matter is concerned. I will first off note, Ms. Overstreet, that the looks like there is an arrear of 1,000. That's right.
Yes, as of January 31st, $1,633.08.
All right, and that's it. The court will reduce that amount to judgment and order repayment on that at an additional amount of $65 starting the first day of March in this matter. I'm gonna go ahead. And name both parties joint management service of this child. I'm gonna go ahead and give the right to decide domicile exclusively to the mother. However, I am going to restrict that right until further order of the court to the central time zone of the state of Texas. I think there's been an agreed to injunction relief that was previously been ordered and is ordered at this time. I'm also going to go ahead and order that the parties continue to use AppClose. I know AppClose is no longer free anymore, but we need, I think it's in the child's best interest that these parties use AppClose going forward. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and order the standard possession order for parties who live more than 100 miles apart. These parties, that's obviously fits these folks. But instead of giving the option or whatever, I'm going to go ahead and order that as part of that order, the weekend visits will be the first and third weekends of the month, starting on the first and third Fridays of the month. I'm not going to include the fifth Friday because of the expanded portion, but I'm going to go ahead and give the father the first and third weekends of the month, but he has to give the mother at least 72 hours advance notice through AppClose that he's going to be there to pick up the child. I'm going to make the exchange of the child in this matter in Hearn, Texas. There are 2 McDonald's in Hearn, Texas, but only one. There's one right with a Love's Auto Center, and the address on that, if y'all want to write this down, is 1423. Again, 1423 North Market Street in Hearn, Texas. Again, it's the Love Auto Center there. The truck auto center, and it's got a McDonald's right there in the market lot. I was going to do the McDonald's, but I said, hey, I'll just play it to one right there, the trucking Love area, Love stop, because there's 2 McDonald's in Hearn. I don't want to cause any confusion as far as that's concerned.
And you said that was on North Market Street?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's at 1423 North Market Street.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, then. All right, this time, folks, I'm going to go ahead and keep the child support as per the current order. And I think that was at $345 a month. However, I am going to order a retroactive amount. The father did sell real property that he did not roll over to real property, so he had to take an income hit of $85,000. And like he says he no longer has that money, but it was income during that time frame. So what I'm going to go ahead and order based on that 1 year spike like that, I'm going to go ahead and order a retroactive amount of child support that's above and beyond what the child support that was paid during that time frame, and I'm going to reduce that to a judgment of $8,500 and order him to repay that at an additional $100 a month.
Okay, Judge, just
yeah, I know that one got a little freaky on me.
Because we already have the other judgment, I'll have to take those two and put them into one. So can we just do a payment out of 165, which would include both of those numbers?
That will work. Yeah, we got to do. I'm sorry, I got to deal with your spreadsheets, and yeah, we'll go ahead and do it that way. So,
all right, thank you.
So so again, the regular child support amount plus the 165 in addition to make up for the income that the father did have during that time frame since this matter has been filed. I'm going to go ahead and all right. I think that might be it. Okay, that's what I've got written down and everything else is pretty much by agreement. Did I leave anything out? Because I had to write this. I did this on a legal pad and not on a docket sheet because I ran out of room.
Your Honor, I just had a quick question. If for whatever reason the parents do end up residing less than 100 miles apart, or they end up relocating, the exchange location, would it just go to an SPO where they pick up the residence, or how do we want to do that, Your Honor?
If they well, again, somebody's probably got to come back in, okay, because these parties have moved a lot on me. But they can agree to a spot halfway instead of having to hire a lawyer to come back in. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and make it this one because again, we have had so many conflicts as far as the parties being able to coordinate everything. I want to keep it like that. So if they need to come back in and get a new halfway point, that's fine. But here's the deal, folks. If y'all do go ahead and somebody moves, then y'all can go ahead and calculate the halfway point and figure it out for yourselves and go forward with that. But unless y'all come to agreement, you got to come back to court and get that taken care of.
Okay. And Your Honor, if they do reside within 50 miles of one another, if she moves to the Dallas area or he moves to Houston, can we just have it that the exchanges are at the school and so forth, just so that it takes away one possible obstacle if they do end up closer together?
All right. So if the parties do move within the 50-mile radius of each other, I'll go ahead and put that in there. Yeah, that at that point, the exchange, the standard visitation for that first, third, fifth will come back into play, and that the exchange would be at the child's school.
That's all I had, Your Honor.
All right, then. Ms. Greenwood.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
I'm not sure when you're going to be out, but do you think you'd be out in April, or you're still here? Because if everybody doesn't sign off,
there's a good chance I'll be out in April because as of this weekend, I got to lose 1.6 pounds. So yeah, okay. We're good. So,
well, then can we get an order entry date sooner than that? Because I have a lot of trouble with everybody signing on these things.
All right, then, I will be here next month, obviously. So
okay, no, we don't. We have no docket in March.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It says the 17th falls no docket.
This is spring break week, Your Honor. Everything got pushed to April.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, normally I just put y'all a different week. I usually keep you guys, but okay. I tell you what, then let me go ahead and let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and set that as a date to entry order. Are you going to be in on during that week, Mr. Overstreet?
Yes, I'll be here.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and because I thought we still had a docket next month. Yeah. I'll go ahead and enter what we normally would have as our Falls County docket as the date to enter order. And let me bring in because I still think it's going to be the same Zoom code because I do those for the whole year. So, and the third, Yeah, I got spring break, and Falls County. So yeah, I'll go ahead and have an order, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a entry of order on that date
Okay.
at 9:30 a.m. If we can't get this circulated and done by then, we should be able to do it. It's 30 days out, so well, 28 days out. Sorry, I remember February, but that's like 4 weeks, so that should be able to take care of it.
Okay, and I'm sorry, did you say 8:30 or 9:30?
Oh, 9:30.
Okay. I thought that's what you usually do, but it sounded like 8:30.
No, yeah. Well, I won't be moving any better by then, but yeah, let's go ahead and keep it at 9:30. Thank you.
Okay, and it's the same code, right?
Yes, ma'am.
As today's. Okay.
All right. I know Ms. Greenwood. I see you. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. I know that mom has been given the exclusive right to primary residence. Was that also including the education, the normal stuff that comes?
Oh, yeah.
Education, medical.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
That coincides just like as per the family code. Yeah, she gets to do that and do that accept education. So, but obviously, Dad has the right to visit schools. Dad has the right to have and all the right, any emergency circumstances for his medical thing. She's informed him as per the code. All those things are in there. So, yeah, as the norm.
Got it. Thank you.
All right. Anything else then, Ms. Greenwood?
Now we're deep into parental rights territory. Mom receives exclusive domicile and primary decision authority, but after meaningful consultation, language may apply for non-emergency medical and education decisions. That balance matters. Joint managing conservatorship sounds equal, but details decide control. Will cooperation actually happen here or more litigation later?
No, Your Honor. I think that's it.
Is there a duty to confer on the medical involving invasive non-emergency and educational decisions?
I'm sorry?
Is there a duty to confer for mom on those exclusive rights with elective medical and education?
Okay, they still what's the norm on that these days? Because I know the state doesn't normally do that, and it's been a while since
what I've seen done, Your Honor, is just like with the exclusive, it will add the language after meaningful consultation.
He has to just let him know within 48 hours or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's the way we used to always do it, because you can't, when the child falls and breaks their arm, you don't have time to call everybody up.
No. For non-emergency decisions, that was my question was if we're after meaningful consultation, like Ms. Greenwood was saying, but that
if
was
y'all
my only
want
question.
some language that we don't normally have that isn't already in the 5th temporary order, will y'all send me that?
Yeah, we will. Once you send it out, I'll tweak it.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Anything else then, Ms. Greenwood?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Fair?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Urson, I know you're not a lawyer. You're muted here, sir. Question, sir.
Oh, actually, sorry, Your Honor. So that will be starting in March regarding the possession schedule?
Yeah. And I'm not sure whose spring break this is. Well, they're more than 100 miles apart, so this is his spring break. So, yeah.
Well, but the possession starts immediately, right? Like this weekend?
Right.
It
starts immediately. I'm just saying, it's
got it.
Everything starts March. We're not waiting to March the 1st here. This order goes into effect immediately.
Got it. Okay.
All right, Mr. Urson, question, sir.
So do I get her immediately? I'm trying to understand, like maybe I'm not understanding
the
properly.
Third weekend, sir. You get her this Friday until Sunday. You meet her.
You have to give Miss McDavid notice that you're going to
notice by tomorrow, sir. It's 72 hours, yeah.
So we changed it from 48 to 72?
I did do that because of the distances involved, but let's see, the 70, since y'all doing that on Fridays.
I like the 72, Your Honor. I think that's 3 days is sufficient.
That's what I normally do, yeah, because again, it gives them plenty of time to make arrangements. 48, you get some things, sometimes things get a little hectic. So yes, sir, it's 72 hours advance notice. So on about this coming Wednesday, or you can do it immediately if you want to. So obviously, and the pickup is in Hearn, Texas, and the drop off is in Hearn, Texas.
I think 72 would be this evening.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking for some reason I'm thinking Saturday. Okay.
So Tuesday at 6.
Okay. Sir, do you want visitation this weekend?
No.
Okay.
You're not going to ask for a child this weekend?
No.
All right, then. So we don't have to worry about it for this weekend. Thank you.
But in the future, it's Tuesdays by 6 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And you get the first and third. I'm not throwing the fifth in because
I got it. I got it.
But if Friday is off, it would be Monday at 6. Not Tuesday at 6. If like for Good Friday, it would be Monday at 6. It would bump up because you would have her the long weekend. Does that make sense? You're muted, Mr. Urson.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's not like, I think it's not just a for sure date. Like I just have to look at the calendar every month. But yeah, that's no problem.
Right. So, but you have every spring break. So find out when the FBISD spring break is, and make sure you let her know because you get every spring break because y'all are over 100 miles away as well. So.
Okay.
And so that's coming up rapidly in the next 3 weeks, probably. So yeah. All right. Any other questions, Mr. Urson? You're muted again, sir. Ma'am, you need to talk to your lawyer. Nah. Do you want to speak with your counsel, Ms. McDavid, before I'm getting ready to go off the record for a moment, but you want to speak with your counsel before I dismiss, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Anyway, we're off the record for a moment. I'll allow you to talk to your lawyer, and we'll go back on in just a moment. Thank you. We're off the record for now.
Do you want me to move y'all into a, oh, I'm sorry. I was going to ask them if they wanted me to move them into a breakout room.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
In fact, I'll go ahead and make Ms. Greenwood a co-host so she can move y'all out, okay? When y'all get through. All right. So Ms. Greenwood, you're now co-host, so you can move everybody out when y'all get through, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'll just let you move to whatever room you want.
I got you. Hold on.
Okay, thanks. Judge, while they're doing that, can I ask you real quick? So on the case with attorney James Worley, he is in voir dire for another hour or so. I talked to him briefly. He filed a divorce for his client. So I had prepared an order consolidating and an order referring to district court. He said he's fine with that. Since she wasn't here, do I need to do a brief default hearing on that?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah.
So whenever you want to do that, then I can do that.
Okay.
And he said go ahead without him because it's gonna be a while. But
which case was that?
It's the Mark Lopez case, number 5.
Okay, and Mr. Lopez is still here. Is he gone?
He left. Mr. Worley told him he'd call him later.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and get this on the record, and you can put that part on the record, and we can go ahead and do that. All right.
Okay, let me find my motion so I can remember what the cause number of the divorce is. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, because I definitely don't have that.
Yeah, let me hold on. Got too many screens going on here.
I'm sorry, but it didn't take me to a breakout room.
All right.
Was it supposed to automatically do it?
I'll go ahead and move both of y'all over to one. Okay.
Okay.
And that way, but she'll be able to move you out. Okay, that'll make it the easiest.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. I see why, because of Miss Greenwood, you and Miss Farrah were in a breakout room earlier. So I'm gonna move you to room number.
Move us to room 3. There was no one in there, Your Honor. I accidentally went into a room and there was someone in there. So room 3, there was no one in there.
Okay, you're already there.
I will join it. I was trying to assign Miss McDavid, but I think because I'm on my phone, I just don't have that capability. Like
I'm gonna move y'all to one that has nobody, because sometimes Zoom doesn't like that very much. So I'm gonna move y'all to 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you to 8, and I'm gonna put her into 8. There we go.
Thank you. I see it. Thank
Everybody should get something to pop up at this point.
I do. Thank you, Your Honor.
There we go. Yeah, it doesn't like you going back sometimes. So, all right, did you get that data, Ms. Overstreet?
Yes, Your Honor.
Suddenly, we pivot to another case, Lopez. Service completed, divorce filed, consolidation requested. Mom doesn't appear and default proceeds. The court grants referral to district court without resistance. It's procedural but powerful. When one party fails to show, the courtroom momentum shifts fast and outcomes follow swiftly.
All right, here we go. Of course, now on the record, and this is Falls County cause number, Falls County cause number CV 42368. This is with non-custodial party, Mr. Mark Lopez, and custodial party Ariel Lopez, and this was a OPP cause of action to establish paternity. The court will take judicial notice of the court file. It was filed back in October of last year. There was service citation on Mr. Lopez in November of last year, and on Ms. Lopez in December of last year. It's my understanding that Mr. James Worley has filed as a representative of Mr. Lopez at this time, and I'll let you go ahead and tell the court what you understand the circumstances are at this time and what the state's requesting we do here today. Ms. Overstreet, thank you.
You're welcome, Your Honor. Thank you. Mr. Worley has filed a divorce on behalf of Mr. Lopez, and that was filed into case number CV 42414D. He also filed
Sorry, can you get that to me again, please?
CV 42414D. And that looks, well, I don't know. Actually, I don't see a file stamp date on here for the motion to consolidate, but I went ahead and prepared an order to consolidate, consolidating into the divorce decree, into that number. And also, I went ahead and prepared, and I'm asking to just refer ours up into, the divorce decree as well. And everything can be heard in the district court.
All right, well, tell the DJ I said hello and Happy New Year, and that is granted. All right.
All right. Thank you. We'll send over. I'm going to send it.
And we're doing that in default of the mother election. The father and his counsel were here today, but mom didn't show up. So we'll go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do that in default of Ms. Lopez, and it is granted. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And I'm going to send over to Mr. Worley. He said he just signed on behalf of his client. So I'll send that over.
All right, a little dark magic coffee. Hope it works. Well, with Mountain Cedar the way it is out there, it's not going to work that well. So it's no matter what. So.
Yeah, sounds like you're going to be having your surgery soon. That's great.
Yeah, it's just taking a few years to knock all this weight off, but yeah, I was supposed to meet with my doctor late next month, but I probably may try to get it, maybe try to do it during spring break. He's got an opening, and that way I can start planning, and y'all can start dealing because look at the Ken Law coming in for a couple of months, so while I get this thing taken care of, and yeah, so. And Ken's called me a couple of times, so he's really looking forward to this. Retirement.
He loves to do. He's been doing some for Judge Bartson in Milam County, and he really likes doing them.
Oh yeah, I got to have something to do too. I got to figure out retirement going up. If the new hip and the new knees don't let me play golf again, then we're going to have to figure out something else. But I'm not going back in the courtroom as a lawyer in no circumstances.
I don't blame you. You're not doing them the hip and both and knees at the same time, are you?
Oh no. We're going to three separate ones. But luckily the judge has been on the job for all these 20 plus years and has something like a year and a half of sick leave saved up. So yeah, I'm good.
Well, I think I know with the hip, the key is just getting good rehab.
Yeah,
my stepmom had both of hers done, and she had really good rehab. So
yeah. If they offer me to go to a center for rehab for a few days, I'm all over it. So yeah, I want to get the full benefits of this. Wait so long to do it, get it done. And again, I hadn't missed golf for a while, but now the closer I've gotten, I found myself watching golf tournaments again. So, and that oldest boy and the oldest girl says, "Yeah, Grandpa Mike needs to come out and play golf with her." So at least I could maybe drive the golf cart around. Yeah. In fact, the last time I stopped in Hearn, Texas, one of my college roommates is from Hearn. And the last time I stopped in Hearn, Texas was years ago when I was coming back from a golf tournament down at Conroe. so yeah. And he just happened to be home at his dad's house that day. So yeah, it worked out. So
was Penny's Diner on Highway 6 in Hearn then? Or is that new?
I know the Rebel one thing, when you see the Confederate flag out, yeah, that one was there, but I didn't know there was one called Penny's.
Yeah, I think that one's the Dixie Cafe or something. The one with the Confederate flag. But we joke
Penny's is pretty good.
We joked that Hearn is like the copyright violation capital of Texas because they have Penny's and it has a similar logo as Denny's, and then they have Shears bar, like Shears instead of Cheers, and they have something else, and they're all, and like the logos are the same font as the Cheers logo, and so it's
obviously they didn't want to enforce that. Cheers has been around in a while. I remember years ago, Brett Pritchard was saying how because he puts it in his name, he puts his name in there, but he's got BP in there, saying British Petroleum sent him a letter. All right. Yeah, it's kind of hard for a man. Those are his initials, okay? So yeah.
Don't get anything close to Buc-ee's because they will definitely.
Those guys. Okay. I didn't know they had a stable full of lawyers. As much as they expand and as many stores as they have, I'm not surprised. So yeah.
Well, I know they have one lead counsel because I used to work with him, and he has filed and won a bunch of those. Even when I've looked at the logos and thought, I did not look at that and think Buc-ee's.
It was Buc-ee's, yeah. But everybody wants to jump on that bandwagon, especially anyone because they don't allow 18-wheelers in there. Anybody want to get those 18-wheelers in there and say, "Come on in, we're the Buc-ee's you can come to." So yeah. She wants to make it a police station instead of I was trying to keep this as friendly as possible, but again, based on the prior circumstances, then that is that would be the Hearn PD, correct?
That's what she said, Your Honor. Is that what you said, Miss McDavid? Is that the police station you'd want to meet at?
Yes.
All right, let me look it up.
I have the address if y'all need that.
I've got it right here. It popped up. It's at you got 306 West 3rd Street in Hearn, Texas.
Yes.
Okay. All right, folks. I normally make them at police stations or sheriff's departments because of a camera and police activity. So if it makes you feel safer, ma'am, then I'll go ahead and make it there. Obviously, after Dad or you pick the child up, you don't go anywhere y'all want to in town for a soda or something for the trip home. But Mr. Erston, I'm going to go. I'm sure I'm going to go ahead and make it. I'll change that from Love's to the Hearn Police Department at 306 3rd Street in Hearn, Texas. Again, everything else still applies, but the exchanges take their place there. Again, y'all use AppClose. So if anybody's running late, because people leave in Dallas and leave in Houston, have a tendency not to get places as fast as people leave in Temple and Belton. All right. So
how long are we required to wait?
So you're picking your child up, and she'll let you know. But if you're supposed to, it's considerate based on traffic patterns. That at least an hour and a half. But that's left up to you, sir. If you want to leave and not pick up your child, that's fine. But if you got the child with you, you need to wait till she comes there and pick the child up, sir. Again, you're coming in from Dallas. You know how the 35 works, and she knows how the major routes out of Houston work. So it could be an hour and a half trip. It could be a 4-hour trip. It just depends, sir.
And one more thing, Your Honor. I believe there was some outstanding medical bills. Do we need to address those? Ms. Overstreet?
that,
Well, you
that,
never sent them to me to send to him. I never got them to send to the judge from you.
I'll tell you what,
Ms.
I'll hold that. I'll kick that out as a baby because I don't have anything in my notes about that. So, and again, so I'll allow y'all to debate that and save that for a future hearing. But
Okay.
for right now,
Okay.
but again, that's the problem with doing things online. I don't get the whole file. So if you've got a formal pleading that has that information in it, exactly what the amounts are, the AG has their little spreadsheet for you to fill out. If you got that or you got your own, going forward, make sure you send a copy to him, and that way he knows what you're actually alleging the amounts to be and the dates and the exact reasons for such.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else, Ms. Greenwood?
Nope.
All right,
No,
Mr. Urson, anything else, sir?
Nothing on my part.
All right, Ms. Farrer?
No, Your Honor, nothing else.
Ms. Overstreet?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you everybody very much, and everybody be safe out there. Yeah, if you're free to go at this time, everybody happy New Year. I forgot the day was the year of the horse started, I guess at midnight last night, so we're ready to go. So anyway, everybody have a happy Lunar New Year, and if you're not hanging around for anything else, you're free to go. We're off the record.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The orders are finalized. Structured repayment on arrears, retroactive support for the income spike, police station exchanges, strict notice requirements, and clear geographic limits. Every detail matters in custody enforcement. Like, comment, and subscribe for more shocking courtroom stories and sharp legal breakdowns you won't hear anywhere else.